Monica, would you check your microphone? Check it, girl. Check it.
Hi. That's a video of Melanie crawling in a box.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I saved it. No, stay in the box.
All right, Karen, will you pick up your microphone and do a check it?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Monica, will you?
Hi. Sorry. Yes, I'm watching my friend crawl out of a box.
This is my sexy voice.
And this is mine.
And this is my sexy voice.
Let's remember those for Father's Day. Just talk like this. You're not going to get any, but we're just going to talk like this.
Did you guys want to use the mic stands or you just want to hold the mics?
I'm okay holding.
That's what she said.
Michael Scott-isms.
All right, well, check, 3, 2, 1.
Move this.
It's happy hour time.
And we've got champagne.
We got champagne and we've got a special guest.
Who's got champagne?
She brought champagne. Friend of the podcast
Yay.
lounge. Karen is back in the lounge.
Karen's in the house.
Hello.
Hi. Ching.
Ching.
Oh, hey.
Wait.
I'm a
Creepy eye contact. Creepy eye
Oh, that's right.
Creepy eye contact.
Sorry. I forgot. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Little tradition.
It is
started.
so creepy.
It is.
Oh, we'll have to take a picture of our creepy eye contact for Instagram.
Imagine your friend making the scariest thing expression with their wide eyes, and that's kind of close to what it is.
But it's bad luck if you don't.
If you don't.
Yeah, but does it have to be so creepy? That's my question.
It makes it
I'm
more
just creepy
fun.
that way.
It makes
A little unsettling.
Karen's just creepy
You don't
all
mean
the
it to
time.
be that creepy, but that's just the way it comes out.
Well, we were just talking again how we've got a tree in front of our house, and now that it's spring and almost summer, it's blooming huge, and I was complaining that I can't spy on the neighbors, yet I still have a straight shot right into her bedroom window.
Karen's house, yeah.
I will start dressing better in my bedroom.
I do. I do have my binoculars right over there.
Yeah, I know, which is scary, and I know you have those.
I only use them when Emily's boyfriend drops her off, and I'm like, what are they doing out there?
That's brilliant.
That is brilliant.
like
Ooh,
that
I need
idea.
some too. I can spy on Emily and her boyfriend too.
I will too.
Right?
Yeah.
Live vicariously
Then we'll just
through
open
the
our
high
doors
school.
and scream out something like, "Hands where we can see you, buddy."
Yeah.
And we can take pictures
Oh yeah. I need
and have a stalkergram.
That's kind of cool.
Oh man. Well, we are super excited to have Karen here.
Yes.
We are disappointed Ashley couldn't make it again. She is filming this weekend. They're still working on their full-length feature film.
That's good. A lot of F's to
Just
get out there.
say a lot of F's. We're always dropping F's.
Fun side note, couple of us are extras in that movie.
Oh dear God, I think they know that by now.
I really think we should go, because you know what? You never know when Steven Spielberg's going to call you. Or Ron Howard
true.
going, I saw you sitting at the bar. I need you in my next movie. Boom.
I adore Ron Howard.
Yeah.
He always makes these cameos in different movies as himself.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
He's a
I
good
love
guy.
it. So
Hands up. Who watched The Royal Wedding? Me.
I did.
Karen did too. I had no interest in the first thing I saw when I pulled up Facebook was Monica's picture.
You can still see it. It is on rerun.
Oh, I'm
Continual
sure.
rerun.
I'm sure. Can't get away from it.
I've been watching it nonstop. My husband's like, you've watched that like twice yesterday. I'm like, I know, but I just want to see it again.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like, I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
Do you watch CBS Sunday Morning?
Yes.
They had the cellist, his
I
family.
saw that.
Yeah, it was so interesting.
Yeah.
The entire family is our musical virtuosos.
Kind of
Yeah.
like ours are not. But I tell you, it was fun. I thought her dress was beautiful. You know, so many bets were going on too. People were betting to see if her hair's up or down. I chose it's going to be up. Would Harry shave the beard? Apparently the Queen does not like guys with beards getting married. I don't know why, but I knew he wouldn't, and he didn't.
I was going to say, did he? I saw pictures,
Yeah.
but I didn't notice.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was wonderful.
It was just beautiful.
It was.
Well,
was.
Monica, I have a special little treat for you. I found
Yes.
I found a new podcast that I think you would like.
Okay.
It's called Royally Obsessed.
Oh my God, that's totally me.
Yes, it's these two gals, Caitlin and Lisa, I believe, and they I think they're writers for magazines and things like that. But they have a podcast and they just talk about all things royal. And
Are they in the UK or are they United States? Do we know?
I think they're American based.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. So try again, Royally Obsessed. And there's a Facebook group that you might want to join too that's connected with it. And I stumbled across it because just, listening to some new podcasts, and I found this one called Podcast Rewind, and they were talking about it. And those girls, Erica and Amy, they're super funny, and it kind of reminded me of me and you because one of them absolutely loves and is infatuated with the royal family stuff in the wedding.
Me.
And the quote from her to Erica was, "If I say the words prince or princess, the light goes off behind your eyes."
I know that look. I get that too.
We need wedding, like the commemorative teacups.
We should go over there to get them. The minute I saw too the house where Meghan Markle was staying, the hotel, I'm telling my husband, Google it, see how much it costs. 'Cause we got to go spend. That's like bucket list now. I want to stay there at that hotel
Okay.
because it's right.
What was the hotel?
The one in
The hotel.
Was it
the one.
Wessex? Was that it?
Oh, you know what though? The one I did listen to these Royally Obsessed gals, and they had a etiquette episode. Their latest one was they did in the lobby, I think, of that hotel. And Meghan Markle apparently was in a movie one time, and her line was saying how she wanted to get married someday there. I probably have this all wrong, but anyway. But so I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, they had like a little etiquette lesson with this royal etiquette lady.
Boy, there's a lot of
and
things
we have
do.
our legs crossed, ladies, and they're
Wrong.
all wrong.
None of us
Right,
are
you
wearing
cross the
nylons.
ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cross
we're
the
all
ankles.
wrong. You have to do the lean. Mm-hmm. So you cross at the ankles with your knees tilted to the side. Don't want to see any
And do
hoochie
not
coochie.
chew gum. Queen cannot stand that. You do not chew gum.
I don't chew gum. My
Really
ballet
either.
teacher told me that girls chewing gum look like cows chewing cud.
Yeah.
And I have never forgotten that. And so I still never chew gum.
Isn't that crazy what things stick with us?
Yes.
Through, you're a young adult.
I think I was 6 years
Young
old when
adult.
she told me that. Now that I'm 26.
Something like that.
Ish.
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 26
ish,
at heart.
Ish. Ish. Keep adding ishes. Ish plus.
But I tell
There we
you,
go.
to me, it was the most beautiful wedding. I loved it when the choir sang "Stand by Me." I thought that was amazing. It was just so many American things were put into this, and did you see her? Normally brides are all weepy, and she was just so happy and smiling through the whole thing. Why am I looking at you? You never saw it. So Karen, she was
Yes, I'm looking
smiling
at you. She
through the
was.
whole
They
thing.
both were. They
Oh
both
my
looked
God.
so
You're looking
happy.
at me because you're describing it because I will never, ever watch it.
You can because I've got a DVR on
am
like
not gonna
4
watch
different
it.
stations.
Oh, don't you love weddings? I love weddings.
I do too. And
They
Prince
pissed
Harry,
me off.
when Prince Charles walked her up,
I never got
to
my
Prince
dream
Harry.
wedding.
This is
Bah
important.
humbug.
Okay. Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
when
Listen up.
Prince Charles walks Meghan up to Prince Harry leans over to his dad and says, "Thanks, Pop."
Aw.
I know, how sweet is that?
so
I do
cute.
like
And then
that.
a few moments later, he looks at her and says something like, "You look amazing.
Do you read
I am
lips?
so
How
lucky."
did you hear all of this?
Well,
She was born deaf and learned to read lips.
I read lips. No, plus the fact that I have now watched the wedding 5 times. Commentators have gone on to explain this is what he said, and then I watch his mouth. I'm like, "Yep, that's what he said."
Oh,
So-
okay.
How
Wow.
do you have time to watch it 5 times? Wasn't it like a
Because-
5-hour wedding? Or
Well,
that
you
was all
can
the
speed
hoopla?
up and slow down and stuff, and I was obsessed. It was
Watch them run
amazing.
down the aisle.
Yeah, it was so fun.
It was pretty.
Well, I love that picture of you in your wedding gown. We didn't do the hotel thing last time we talked about
Yeah.
getting a hotel
Yeah.
and
But I had to work.
waking up early.
I had to work, so I couldn't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I didn't have
But-
any interest in the wedding.
She's not invited on her trip to London. Then
No,
okay?
I am. I'm going.
Thank you, because I'll walk around in a veil or whatever you want me to do. I will wear Union Jack clothes, whatever.
We need to start working on getting some sort of invitation to something.
Yes. To something somewhere.
Something somewhere.
I might have to contact my cousin who
I
lives in Rome. Maybe she can pull something off for us.
Yeah, I was gonna say if only you knew someone connected.
My grandparents were from Great Britain.
Oh,
so
yeah?
all of their family is over there.
Wow.
So I have lots of relatives.
Interesting. The only thing, the
don't
only
know
card,
who they are, but
the only card that I can play would be that my cousin is part of the Ferrari family. So,
Yes, that's right. You've told me that.
That was a name dropper.
It totally was. Because she even commented
And
on me
what-
sitting there in my wedding dress. She goes, "Beautiful, but you're barefooted." I'm like, "Yeah, I wasn't gonna put shoes on for this."
Oh, was that your cousin? Okay.
What is your cousin doing for us? Anything?
Well, she just put out a cookbook.
Do we get one?
No, but we can order them.
Swag.
Does it have scones
I
and
don't
crumpets?
know.
Ooh, I have a really good
Tea
scone
and
recipe.
scrumpets?
Well, that's what we should have had for today with clotted cream.
Yeah, but you can't
That
find
just
clotted
sounds
cream,
gross.
can you?
It makes me think
I don't
of
think
blood
you can
clots.
find clotted
Clotted
cream.
cream.
Maybe,
sorry.
Wouldn't you think like World Market would have it, or like I don't know, maybe there's one of those things that you can look up called a recipe. Maybe we could make our
Yeah,
own.
but don't you think that some things have to be made where they come from? Because
Again,
otherwise
this
they
is
don't
another
taste
reason
right.
why we need to go over there.
Yes.
Then, apparently,
It's like
Well,
sourdough
yeah.
bread. The water here is different. So when people make sourdough bread, it doesn't taste the same as it does in San
Never knew
Francisco
that.
because of the makeup of the water, like the minerals and whatever. So
Where is it better?
in San Francisco.
Really?
Let's go there too.
Might as well.
Oh, I am going there.
All right.
A real chef would know that. Throwback to our
Boom.
last episode.
What was it? A real chef would shuck their own peas?
Yes,
Wasn't that,
that
it?
was Karen's.
Dang it. Because I did not. Did not do that.
Oh, well.
But my life
We-
has managed to go on, so
We can't win at everything.
Well,
No.
would you like to take a royal wedding trivia quiz, ladies?
I
didn't-
will.
You will. You
Oh,
will win.
hell yes, I'm in.
I didn't know
Look at
that.
it.
And as
You're-
long as you
Oh,
can
we're
win,
leaning
I know.
forward.
Look, we lean forward.
She and I are both Leos, and we're incredibly competitive.
They're on the edge of their seats.
we are. We
both
are.
of-
And I'm going to fail
got-
because I didn't
You got a
watch.
buzz or anything?
I have not watched 5 times.
Okay, hold on. I just
Okay.
I don't know. I was just Googling it. I pulled one up. So
Okay.
let me get to the test. Okay, start quiz. You know how these quizzes are. There's going to be a
Yes.
million
Do we have a buzzer?
pop-ups.
We don't. Okay.
I do. I do have a buzzer.
Or a ding bell like that, something like that.
Pause. I'm gonna get it. I've got a oh shit. I probably I did have one.
Okay, don't worry. No big.
Dang it every time. Hold on. Cut, don't say anything. Shh. Don't say anything because I'm gonna cut all this out.
You're the only one talking.
You said pause. We paused.
We did.
Okay, we're back from pausing. No, but remember, like I'm always saying, wait, I have a buzzer somewhere, and I never have it
I never
ready.
Can't find the darn thing.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's find out some quiz questions here. What wedding tradition was started by the royal family? And I'll give you A through D.
Okay.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. The bride wearing white, having a wedding cake, having a flower girl.
Bride wearing white.
No, I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to go. What were the other choices?
Oh, shoot. It's one of those where you have to go through the whole quiz
no.
and then get the answers.
Okay.
Okay. So what's your answer, Monica?
I didn't. I
Something old, something blue. Bride wearing white. Flower girl. Wedding cake.
Oh, wedding cake, because they always have the traditional fruit cake for their wedding cake. So,
Except for this wedding.
except for this one,
Because
'cause
it
American-
was
American.
lemon.
Who likes lemon cake?
and-
Ah, that's what
Yes,
I
but it
like.
was lemon and
El-
rosemary,
No.
elderberry, elderflower.
elderflower.
Elderflower
That's it.
and lemon.
with a buttercream frosting.
Yes, love.
Delish.
Where's the chocolate?
I know.
Okay, so should we just go ahead and do the quiz anyway?
Let's, yeah,
Even
sure.
though it's one of those.
And we'll see at the end.
We'll see at the end. Okay. So I picked having a wedding cake, or do you want to keep?
Should we just Google the answers? We can answer it and then Google it. Because will it tell us at the end what the correct answer is?
Yes, I
okay.
hope so. Usually, okay.
Okay.
What cost around 18 million pounds at the wedding of Kate and William? Oh, okay. What cost that much? Security measures, catering and entertainment, Westminster Abbey restorations.
Security.
You didn't even wait for D.
I know, but I kind of think that's what it is.
The wedding in its entirety. So 18 million pounds for Kate and William.
How
You
much
want
is
to go
that
with
in real world?
The wedding in its entirety.
Real world?
Now, I mean, they're fairyland. We're real world.
Oh, I thought you meant America as opposed to.
I'm saying entirety.
Okay.
Because you
I'm
know
gonna
how much
win.
it cost
I'm
today?
gonna win.
The wedding,
You're
the
nervous
recent
now.
royal
I can
wedding
see it in your eyes.
was
She's
$40
ignoring
million,
me.
and
She's
Princess
ignoring me.
Diana's was $110 million. Just saying.
Yeah, but you don't know how much pounds are, so
No, it was in real money. Not
okay.
that phony money.
I think
Okay.
you're
Real
offending
Not
our
that
listeners
play money.
across the pond.
Sorry,
with this real money
kidding.
crap.
Is it
Okay.
raining? Ugh.
Okay. Well, let's. So, who said having a wedding cake, Monica?
Me.
Let's just go through and pick Monica's answers, and we'll see how many times she's wrong.
Okay. Sure.
So, what did you say? Security measures?
Yes.
Okay. Which word has now been taken out of the royal vows?
Is it obey?
Well,
Yes.
Okay.
Karen raised her hand on that too,
Doesn't
so we'll
count.
pick obey.
It's all about me.
When Kate and Will, you know,
I'm sorry.
seriously, I think obey should just be like eradicated.
I don't know.
Eradicated,
was trying
obey
to think of a
in any
word.
way, shape, or form.
Yes, no.
No, we are not going to obey.
We
Nothing.
refuse to
Not
obey.
a single thing. Not nothing. No way.
If
No
God
how.
came down and said, you need to do this, I would obey. My husband saying, will you vacuum? No.
No.
I'm not going to obey.
You know how to push a vacuum.
Exactly.
I've seen you
So
moving your arm
if
back
I get
and
pulled
forth.
over for speeding today, I'm going to go, we're eradicating obey. Thank you
Sorry.
so much.
It's not a thing anymore.
Nope, it's not a thing. I'm not even going to pull over. I'm going to
Nope.
scream out my window. No.
No, you guys got me. And then throw in one of those.
run,
How dare you try to pull
Run,
me
run
over?
as fast as you can. You can't catch
I
me.
have royal
I'm a
lineage of
gingerbread
me.
man.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on. When Kate and Will, it said Kate and Will. Are
Okay.
you allowed to call him Will? Do we do that?
No, we're not on first name.
Yeah, but we
My
don't
best
live over
friend
there,
will.
so we can do whatever.
Well,
we want.
when Kate and Will got hitched, and that's not probably appropriate royal
No, you
language.
You wouldn't say
either.
it to the queen.
Okay, so when they were wed, 2.8 million people either wrote Facebook statuses about the royal wedding, headed to London to see the royal wedding, watched the royal wedding on TV, or threw parties to celebrate the royal wedding. 2.8 million people did what?
Through parties.
2.8 million
That's
people
the whole
threw
world,
parties?
though. You know, you never know.
The whole...
The whole world is
I mean,
2.8 million.
over the world. I'm sticking with that one.
My
I'm sticking with that one.
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna check
It was
the wrong one
2.8
here.
8 million pounds of people.
Yeah. They were big.
I don't have a clue, but I'm definitely gonna disagree with you on that. I can't even imagine, but who knows? Okay, what was 25? See, who wrote this quiz?
This
It
is
says,
hard.
It says, what was 25 foot long? How about 25
That'd be the
feet
train.
long?
Yeah, well, that's
The
the
train.
train.
God. Okay. Well, the train is one of the answers. We'll just click it and forget
Yeah.
the other. The
Yeah.
carpet at Westminster.
No.
Princess Diana's train. Oh, wait.
No, Megan's train.
What
Nope.
was 20? Oh, I
Nope.
see. Anytime.
It wasn't Megan's train.
I heard it was 25 feet this morning.
I heard it was 15 feet this morning.
That's not one of the answers, so it's not that.
Liars.
The distance the crowd were stationed at during the wedding of Will and Kate, the carpet at Westminster Abbey, Kate Middleton's train, or Princess Diana's train. Her train was super long, wasn't
I think it was Princess Diana's train.
Yeah, it could be now.
Okay, well, let's click that. Following their royal wedding, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip received 2,500 wedding gifts. Guests gathered outside Buckingham Palace, congratulatory telegrams, or wedding cards.
Well, there's more than that outside of the castle, so
Telegrams.
Are there
Because
still?
that's Prince Philip. Correct?
Do they still have
And the
telegrams
Yeah, but
nowadays?
it's Prince Philip and
The Queen.
Queen Elizabeth, and that
Oh,
was like that
sorry,
Was,
I'm a little.
yeah, that was way.
Pardon me,
back
I'm a
when.
little slow. I'm
Yeah.
just reading
That
these.
was
I'm
before
not
all of us were born.
listening
Yes.
to myself. Okay.
Yeah.
That is true. Wow. Way to listen. Okay. Let's click congratulatory telegrams. 2,500. All right. At the royal wedding, there were 50. Which royal wedding now? What are we doing? What are we talking
What the
about?
hell's going on?
At the royal
Danger,
wedding.
danger,
Yeah.
danger,
Flee,
danger.
everyone flee.
Oh,
Danger,
quick,
Robin.
run. We don't know what we're doing.
Run from the queen. Okay. At the royal wedding of whoever, I have no idea, there were 50 members from foreign royal families in attendance, celebrities, guests in attendance. Again, another typo. I hate this quiz. Members of the British royal family in attendance, or charity representatives in attendance. 50.
Only 50.
Only 50. At somebody's. Oh, wait, there's a picture here. I wonder if it. Oh, that's Will and Kate. This must be a wedding quiz from Prince William.
Oh
and
my
Kate
God.
Middleton.
From a long time ago.
Hey, I'm impressed I knew their names together.
Well, you've said it quite a few
Are you
times so far.
seriously saying
So far,
that?
you've already said it. How many times?
I'm kidding.
We had a whole
I'm
discussion
kidding.
about can we call him Will, right?
Well, do you know what? Now that Meghan Markle has married Prince Harry, do you know what her full title is?
The Dutchess
Duchess.
of Sussex.
Princess Henry.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. She is Princess
Should've
Henry.
seen her
No,
face.
she's
Yes,
Princess
it like
your
Henry
saint's
when
name. You
he
have
is
to-
around. When she's with him, she's to be addressed as Princess Henry. But when he is not there, she's the Duchess of Suffix.
Suffix?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I thought it
Fun
was
fact.
Sussex. Suffix or Sussex? I think it's Sussex.
did I say Sussex?
You said suffix.
I was trying to say suck it.
Pre-princess.
I was going to say suck it, but no. Okay, this is really
Now
going
she's mad
well,
at me.
isn't it?
Uh-oh. You're going to kick me out of their podcast
Okay.
lounge.
No, I
Go
love
away.
it. Okay, back to the question.
Okay.
Will and Kate, 50 what? Celebrities, members of the British royal family, charity representatives, members from foreign royal families.
I'm going to say that one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we don't know. We'll just check it. Okay. To celebrate the royal wedding in 2011, there were 5,000 people invited to the royal wedding, street parties, afternoon teas, miles of bunting made.
Mm-hmm.
That's it? Bunting? 5,000 miles?
Afternoon teas. I say teas.
What was the original question? I got too wrapped up in all the examples.
Whose wedding is this? Okay. Are we still talking about
If
Will
it's
and Kate?
2011, wouldn't it be Will and Kate's?
Oh, okay. 20. Oh, yes. See, I'm reading them and I just don't even know. Yeah. Fill her up, Karen.
As we all
Okay.
speak in our British accent.
To
I
celebrate.
sound Irish when I try to be British. It's very sad.
Well, I'm Australian usually when I try to be British, so. Let's put another shrimp on the bobby. Oh, oops.
Oops, wrong area.
Okay, to celebrate, there were 5,000, let's just say, miles of bunting made to be. Oh, it's the end question. Oh, thank God.
Lord. Okay.
I thought this was going to go on
Forever. That's probably what the listener. They're like, oh my God! Is there a train at this with this a caboose?
We scored 50%.
Oh my God.
Okay, that stinks.
That was hard, though.
It was a little harsh because if it
Yes.
was this wedding, boom.
She
I'm on
would
top
have
of
known
it.
everything.
Okay, so let's just recap really quick and be done with this
Okay.
quiz. What wedding tradition? It was the bride wearing white.
Yes.
I don't remember you saying that.
I said that.
She did say
Okay,
it.
if
I
you
did
say
say that.
so, you said so.
I did. Because it was Queen Victoria.
You got the 18 million pounds of security measures.
Okay.
4 security measures. Obey has been taken out of the royal vows.
Yes.
Thank you, Brits. We love you. They've eradicated it, except they have
But-
a what do you call that? Not a patriarchy. What do you call it when there's
Hierarchy?
royalty?
The royal family.
They have a hierarchy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and FYI, we've stopped obeying them since the Revolutionary
Yeah,
War.
that's right.
So sorry, suck it.
Okay, so Will
We
and
quit
Kate,
them.
We quit
We
that.
quit them.
We threw that tea in the harbor. Okay. When Kate and Will got hitched, 2.8 million people wrote Facebook statuses. I'm sure Monica was one of them. It was Princess Diana's train was 25 feet long. We all got that one. I even got that one. The telegrams, that was the correct answer. At the royal wedding, there were 50 members of the British royal family in attendance. That's not very many.
I said that one though, didn't I?
I don't remember.
But that's a
I
lot
did.
for a family,
Yeah.
right? 50 members.
But they've got a lot of extended family, so
Okay.
as opposed to Megan, who only had her mom there. Sad.
Her mother looked beautiful.
Didn't she?
She was so
Oh,
proud.
She was so
Face
composed, but
so
you just looked at
beautiful.
her and I felt like, God, somebody needs to give her a hug because like, she's just like, she was so stoic, but you could just tell it just one little thing happened, she'd start crying.
Well, she
know?
did start crying towards the end.
Her little baby. Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, I did see one of my friends posted a picture of her, and I thought that was really sweet.
She looked beautiful.
This is
Sure
how much
did.
I know. Are the mom and dad together still?
No.
Okay, so they're not
They
together.
divorced when Megan was 6.
Oh, okay.
So.
See, this is how much I know. Good thing I got you guys.
I didn't know because yesterday I kept thinking, why are they showing this woman? I don't know who this is.
Yep.
And then I found out afterwards it was her mother.
Okay.
So it made a whole lot more sense.
Yeah.
That she was crying. I'm like, why are they just showing this one woman crying?
Who is this woman?
Why do they like her so much? She is very pretty, but why do they
She
keep
is.
showing?
And you know the thing too, I'm like, oh my gosh. So first and foremost, you're watching your daughter marry into the royal family and you and your daughter are super, super close. And then mom, who's super close with daughter, has to get back on a plane and go back to California. I don't know. I don't know that I could do that. I think I would have to stay and stalk my child. You know, she's a yoga instructor. She could open up yoga things there. You know,
Her mom
she's-
is a yoga instructor?
Yes.
Really?
Aw, that's so cool.
Seriously, you did. Neither one of you knew that.
No.
Are you really shocked that I didn't
Should
know
not
that?
be, but somehow.
I don't know that.
Okay. We'll just go recap this last question. To celebrate the royal wedding in 2011, there were 5,000 people invited to the Roya. I can't remember what it said, but it cut off. What people invited to the royal wedding, right? Is that what it was? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's cut off.
But yesterday it was 600 people invited to the luncheon.
To the luncheon, and then bye-bye, you're gone. Then only 200 went to the sit-down dinner that was hosted by Prince Charles.
Okay.
I like that they do things early in the day.
I do too. Well,
British
yeah,
weddings
it was
are usually
noon.
early
And the interesting thing is too, royal weddings only usually happen on the weekend because the Queen, not on the weekend, but on a weekday, because the Queen doesn't like. Well, I guess when you're 90, in your 90s, you can do whatever you want, but she just wants people screwing with her weekends.
She looked good.
She looked really good.
She looked
didn't
really
she?
good. Yes.
And apparently, you know, she loves her grandchildren. There's no doubt about that. But for some reason, Prince Harry is just like the apple of her eye. You know, so I just thought it was so sweet. She was
I
so
could see
pretty, wearing the real pretty vibrant green.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Pea
She's
green.
just adorable. Not pea green. It was almost more like a lime green. Wouldn't you say?
Baby poop.
Mixed with a little.
I know,
mixed
that's
with a little pea.
It was
I don't know.
a little
She looked beautiful.
pea as in the vegetable pea, not
Oh
urine
my gosh!
pea.
And you know the one part that made me start crying, which was
What have you
there were a
been
lot of
eating?
parts. But when she
Asparagus.
walked herself up the aisle and then halfway through Prince Charles stepped out and walked her, I was like,
Oh,
I was
that was
flat
cool.
out
Yes.
sobbing when that part came on. My husband's like, walked in the room. He's like, really? And then he would just leave. I'm like, what is the prince? He's walking her down. He's like, oh my God. I'm going to the store. I'm like, okay. Bye-bye. Bring me back something royal.
Royal icing.
It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I love the
Crown
pageant.
Royal.
Go. Thank you, Karen. Crown Royal. There you go. You don't like whiskey though. I was texting these gals and I'm like, all right, so what should we drink? I got some wine. I got it pretty much any liquor you can imagine. And Monica's like, no whiskey.
Anything but whiskey.
I love whiskey.
I can't do that.
How about you, Karen?
I don't know how I feel about whiskey.
Well,
I like whiskey heavily masked in drinks.
yeah. So you don't
Okay.
really
I can't drink
whiskey.
anything straight.
Yeah.
That grosses me out.
Okay.
So you would
Yeah,
never
I'm not
be with me at the bar doing shots of tequila.
I don't do shots.
See, I do.
No.
I like shots of
No.
tequila.
Will
I do
Monica
not
and I
do
both like to
shots.
sip tequila on the rock. Like, you know,
Ooh, I have some
forget
really
the
good
mixers.
tequila.
Yeah, good.
I've
sipping
never
tequila?
opened it.
What is it?
next time.
I don't know. Somebody brought it to me and said it was really good sipping tequila, and it's still sitting in the bottle, along with all the other alcohol I have sitting in bottles.
I know.
I know.
Karen's house is
it
like
around the
this
house.
little liquor store. It's
I
great.
know, but
It's
I
a
buy stuff because I
wine
like
cellar.
the labels, or it just I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a party, or I'm going to have this
Just look at my
cocktail, and then
wine.
I never make it.
I'm going
but
to
I
bring
buy
it to the
ingredients.
podcast lounge and share
That's
it
what
with
I
the
should be
gals.
doing.
There you go.
That's what I
Perfect.
should be doing.
You
Let's
should.
do that. Next
Yes.
next time you'll come, we'll do the fancy tequila, whatever it may be.
We did a cocktail party for one of my book clubs because we read Breakfast at Tiffany's. So everybody brought a cocktail to book club.
Okay.
And I need to get the recipe, but one of the people that brought this really yummy, lovely cocktail. So I'll get the recipe.
Made with tequila
hello,
or just
don't leave
It
us
wasn't
hanging.
tequila. I think it
Okay, I'm
actually
good with that then.
might have been bourbon. Do you like
Okay.
bourbon?
Sure.
If it's masked in other things,
It
like
is
you.
masked
Okay.
in other things.
As long as I don't have to drink out of one of those stupid copper mugs that everybody's using.
No.
Sorry.
Stupid copper
Sorry,
mugs.
I know you love them. Mule.
spent-
Are they mules or what? What are they called?
Yes, Moscow
Yeah.
mules.
Moscow mules.
I like Moscow mules.
I did too.
Yes.
Kidding.
And I
I'm
have
not
copper mugs.
Kidding. I
Uh-oh.
love
There
that.
there goes your birthday gift.
Face.
I had
Oh my
copper
God.
mugs sitting ready to grab for you for your birthday.
Well,
Oh,
darn
well.
the luck on that then.
Guess
Shoot.
I'll just
I'm
have to-
getting her a lump of coal for her birthday, bitch. I bought copper mugs for the podcast
I know.
lounge. No wonder you made that snarky comment
It
one
was not
time.
snarky. I
It
just-
was snarky.
Okay, could have been. Could have been. I am known as the queen of snark
You are the Duchess of the podcast lounge.
and the queen of snark.
according to
What was your Duchess name? You
No,
did the Facebook.
Oh,
Yes, I did this on Facebook. I am
Lady
Laura Spunky of Mort. You take
that
if
suits
anybody
you well.
doesn't know this, men or women, you pick. If you're a woman, you pick lady, man, lord. Then you do. If you're a woman, one of your grandmother's names, and if you're a man, one of your grandpa's
Grandfathers.
names. Then you put in the name of the first pet you had as a child, or the pet you remember, and then the last of it is the street that you grew up in, and that's
Yep.
how I became Lady Laura Spunky of Mort.
So I am Lady Florence Tallulah Scrumptious of Willoughby.
You know what? I love you to death, but I never in my life have known anyone to name their animals the craziest names.
It was Miss Tallulah Scrumptious.
Oh, well,
actually.
we got to get the surname in then, do
Or I
we?
could have had Talapuska Babushka. That was my cat.
I have Kevin.
Monica, remember when you had the 4 lady cats?
Yes.
And you're like, they could
It's like
be
a bridge club. That's,
yeah.
that's my whole thing.
It
Every
was
name.
Olive,
Yeah.
Joyce at the time.
I miss Joyce.
I
yeah.
do too. Luna?
Luna. No, Luna wasn't part of the bridge club.
Oh, so it was probably Mimi. Probably
Mimi.
might
It
have
was
been
Mimi, Joyce, Olive, and there was one other. And you were like, the ladies, her cats.
Yeah,
were like
they have to
the
all have
ladies
bridge
of the
club names. Yes, in fact, I
I have a cousin, Mimi.
I do too. To me, it's an honor to name my animals after people. If they're like, "What?" I'm like, "It's an honor, sir. It is an honor." But I've already
You guys
picked
should
out.
see her face.
I've already picked out because I want to get
So
a female
offended.
dog, and I'm just still working on my husband. Let me.
You
bring
need
one
a
into the
bitch.
house. And her name will be Joan. And you have to say it like that. Hello, Joan.
Hello, Joan.
I just think that's,
That's
a
a
regal
sexy
name.
voice.
Joan.
Joe.
I'll
It's got
say
to
it
be
in my
something
sexy
good that you have to
voice.
practice standing on the back porch yelling for them, you know? Like, Joan, time to come home. How dare you ignore me, Joan? Come home.
And she'll be shitting in my backyard.
No, that's
Joan.
Sheba. Oh my God, I hate it when she does it. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm a big dog woman with a little dog in my house. And
You got overruled by your
I did.
people.
Sometimes it does not go well. And that damn thing is
people.
attached to me.
Yeah.
She must then said, this one's not really super crazy about me. Now I am, of course, but I still want to get a big dog. So we'll see.
Yeah.
That's probably
I
not ever
like
going to
big
happen.
dogs and cannot lie.
Who? I'm going to sing, and then I thought, no, I'm going to drink instead.
Is there more
Oh my God.
champagne?
You can almost see the bottom of her glass. Emergency.
Emergency. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your nail polish is purpley like my toes.
I don't know what to say to that.
No, yours is a nice. Yeah, yours is nice. I need more champagne now.
Thank you.
This is not bad.
Yeah.
This is good champagne.
So
Champagne.
I was also thinking we were
thank
because we were talking about the royal family and Queen Elizabeth and
Yes.
Meghan's mom and stuff. And we just recently had Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a nice Mother's Day?
Did.
Did you get treated?
All three of my kids came over, which was an absolute treat. And yeah, my this is just silly, but I was so excited because I like to have a fan going because I like to have a fan blowing on me when I sleep. I love air conditioning
Because you love your fans, right?
Yes, that's it. But I like that, and then I also
fans.
use it to cancel, like it's a white noise machine, you know.
Yes,
So I got
I
a
know.
big old fan, stand-up fan for the bedroom. So I was very excited. My other daughter got me a bottle of wine, which it was so funny reading. I had Melanie read the
Yep.
side of the bottle. It's, hey girl, hey, just describing little things
Was
like
it
that.
Hey Girl, Hey Rose?
It was.
Yeah.
No, I've
It
had
was,
that.
yeah. And
It was
then
good too.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, you didn't just let me read it. You shared it
I
with
actually
me.
let her, and then we
Should
both.
clarify
At that
that.
point, I'd pretty much drank the bottle already. Then I got a gift certificate to my favorite greenhouse, and
Which is?
Lansing Gardens.
I just bought a bunch of stuff there.
I did too. I've been there I was there once two times in one day. I'm like one of their biggest people. Not size wise, but shoppers.
Okay.
You should
Please.
clarify that.
Please.
Clarify.
Yeah, and then I got a medicine ball. My youngest got me a medicine ball. People laugh, but it's like I wanted it because that's what I use for my workout. Instead of having to use a kettlebell, to me it's easier to. Do you know what that is?
A kettlebell?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I was gonna say you're healthy
who
from
does she
dance.
think you
I
are?
don't know.
She thinks she just
You're a
knows
dancer.
everything.
That's how you get your exercise. I didn't know if you used other things,
I do nothing, but
but I pretend to
That's why I
know
use
it.
other
So
things.
okay. So yeah, and they made dinner, made me a lemon cake, and we had dinner, and it was wonderful.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
so sweet.
It was nice. Good
Did
day.
you get anything, Karen?
my daughter sent flowers.
Oh,
So I got those the night before, and then my husband got me 2 bottles of wine and a gift certificate
Two.
to. Oh, the gift certificate. I thought you meant 2 as in 2 bottles of wine. No,
No.
the
Get
gift
him on the
certificate,
gift certificate.
was to
Trader Joe's?
She can't you get so many gifts that you
Banana
can't
Republic?
remember.
Banana Republic.
Banana Republic, I think.
Where the hell are they located anymore? Is
It's
that
in
still open?
Eastwood.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out much.
I don't go that one. Interesting.
Oh no! It was that was Christmas. It was Lululemon.
Oh,
that's
fancy.
nice. Okay. That's good. You got me
Jeez.
on that one. That's very nice.
Karen, we're trying to show our listeners that you're just an everyday gal, but with
Who
all
wears
your
Lululemon?
with all the Lululemon and the
Yeah.
and the breakfast at Tiffany's book club.
Yeah. We got to step up our game, Melanie. Seriously. We have got to step up our game.
Oh,
Sad. So sad.
Oh man, what about your own mothers? You saw your mom.
I had my mom
before.
over the week before because I thought we were going to go golfing on Mother's Day, but shocker, what does it do in Michigan on the weekends? Rains. So we didn't
my
get to go
God.
golfing, but cooked dinner for her and gave her flowers, and all the girls came over, and so it was very nice.
Nice. Yeah.
I gave my mom. She got jewelry because my mom loves
Ooh.
jewelry. Mm-hmm. How about you?
Beautiful.
Did you call your mom?
I called my mom.
Okay, good. 'Cause
Yeah,
she's in Florida.
She's in Florida, and they'll be getting back next week. So we're gonna plan a nice get
that's
together when they
nice.
get
Nice.
back. And they haven't seen the grandbaby in months.
Oh my gosh.
And she's grown so much, and she's almost crawling now. She's oh my gosh, she's gonna
adorable.
be on the 8th of the month. She'll be 9 months old.
Wow.
She's
So she's at this point sitting up by
oh
herself. and,
totally sitting up. She's almost crawling. She stands holding on to things.
right.
And she is about ready to be walking. We got to get some baby proofing done.
Remember when we all had our first kid? They're like, oh, they're walking. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh,
crap.
they're walking.
Yeah.
Because that's at first you're so excited, but
Yeah.
then that's when all hell breaks loose in your house.
Or they're
Yeah.
talking. Oh, they're talking.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you, as a parent, the worst thing that ever happened to me? We were going up to our cottage at Higgins Lake, which, if you don't know, it's in the middle of the Mitten, Michigan. And we decided to make a quick stop at Houghton Lake because they have a Walmart, and Lord knows how I love
Yes.
shopping at Walmart. Anyways, we were going in there for something specific, and I got lost. We ended up in the the department where they sell fabric. And I'm like, oh, I made a wrong turn. And my youngest, who at that time was maybe a year and a half, went, oh, fuck. Right. And then my 2 older daughters just took off because they were laughing so hard. And I'm like, and trying not to laugh yet, thinking, where's she getting this language? And all of a sudden I'm like, oh crap, it's from me. It's like, and then I have to, and then she sees her sisters laughing, and so she just keeps going, fuck. I'm like, no, please don't do this.
Which kid was saying
this? Was Peyton.
Peyton, of course, the youngest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, okay, so I woke up to a beautiful, sweet text from my middle son who lives in Ypsilanti.
Oh, no, he's wonderful.
And yes, he's wonderful. And he came home that night to see me. Aww. And Michael, my oldest, came over and saw me. And my daughter and I, we went to dinner. We went to Blaze.
Ooh, how is that?
Oh,
that's good.
I love it because you can make your own pizza.
Yeah.
They have gluten-free crust. They have a lot of vegan options. They have it's just really, it's good. It's good. And they just fire your pizza up for you right there. And so that was nice.
But it's not quite like the one. Did you ever go to Mongolian barbecue? I know that's a chain.
Long time ago.
I went once. Because then you have to get up and go to different stations.
It's a lot of effort.
I'm like, I don't come here to make. If I'm going to make my own food, I'm going to stay at home and do it. I don't want, it's like, bring it to me at the table.
We went to Creole last night because they changed their menu.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Really?
Yeah, it was really yummy. And then one of my an acquaintance, not an acquaintance, but one of the girls that's in one of the shows that I'm working on got engaged the night before. So she came into the restaurant with her fiance and her in-laws to be, which was so cute. Yeah. So I got to wish them well.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
2 people got engaged.
Wow.
On the same day.
Wow.
2 theater people.
How old are they, the ones that got engaged?
20s. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love how so you've been teaching a really long time. And your student,
but she did start.
Remember, I'm 26-ish plus.
Plus.
Yeah, she started at a very young age, like me in broadcasting. Very young.
Actually,
age.
I really did, but
so did I.
Karen is, and I don't know if you know this, but I really look up to you as being a strong, independent business owner.
Female business owner.
Mm-hmm. I thought we all knew that she was female, so I didn't mean to say it.
Well, in case anybody
you never know.
doubts.
You never know.
You never know.
If I talk in my sexy voice.
We want to tick off all the boxes, so.
But yes, that's a big part of it. And just the fact, like, you've been running your own studio for years, and you've just, you have students, and I'm just going to say, you have students who have gone on, and they're working Broadway in New York.
Yeah.
And
or traveling shows that come to like the Wharton Center or some of the other or Fox Theater, some of the big group theaters like that. Yeah. She literally is the most connected person that you and I know. That's why we hang out.
Just that you and I know.
More than
not the most connected person, just the one that you know.
More than Denise. Okay, we should get Denise on here and have her bring her friend.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We gonna say the name?
Yeah, say it.
It's Tim Busfield. But that's not, and I've met him a lot. My husband has met him, and my husband just thinks he's the greatest. He's a very nice guy. But Melanie, if we ever meet his wife, you will totally fan geek.
His wife?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know.
Who would that be, Monica? I don't know. Maybe Melissa Gilbert, aka Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Our neighbor moved in. What is it, like a year or so ago? Half pint. Yeah, she moved in like last year or whatever, and we're just chatting, and they're like, oh yeah, they call him Bus.
Yeah,
is their really good friend, and I'm like, oh my god, I was texting my sister. I'm freaking.
Totally
oh my god,
really?
Yeah.
I was and I'm not like a fangirl. Well, no, I guess I am.
You are.
About certain people. Most people know.
Yeah.
Supernatural, Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki. And
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Don't
Sorry.
She sucked me into it.
You should see
She
Monica's
did.
face.
Over,
She
like,
sucked me into
the
it. Now it's like
wedding
done.
glaze.
I'm
Oh
hooked.
my gosh.
Okay.
But when and we're having fun and we're like, wow, this is awesome. And it was really hard to replace the last couple neighbors who've lived
Yeah.
in that particular
Yeah.
home. It's like a charmed house.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we're like, let's check them out and see if they're worthy. But
Do they pass?
We were loving on them anyway. We're so happy to have them join the cul-de-sac crew. And then she just happens to mention they're like really good friends with those guys, and we're like, bring them on down for a barbecue.
We'd love to meet them.
Okay,
just saying.
They have cars at their house. I'm always looking.
Yeah, how many? Is there a really
anybody-
fancy car that might be Melissa and buses?
Let's go back to fangirl. So who would you totally geek out over?
You know
meeting?
what? I'm one of those people that if there's someone that I really, really like, I don't want to meet them.
She's afraid that they
I would
won't
be
live up.
disappointed.
And I'm like that
Yeah.
too. Sometimes
Yeah.
on a talk show,
Yeah.
I'll see someone I love,
Yes.
and I'm like,
and then you hear them talk. And
Yeah.
you're
like,
like,
I don't
Yeah.
think I like
I don't like them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I find out they're hardcore Republican or something. Sorry, ladies.
Lady.
Lady.
That's the beauty of our relationship is we can be friends with people of different political slants and
Yes, we can.
still love each other and have fun together. We just don't talk politics.
Or religion.
Or I don't know. Oh my gosh. Quick story. Okay, so it was prom yesterday. And my daughter's really good friend is Jewish. And they make a lot of jokes amongst themselves about being Jewish and
Right.
how she goes to Jew school and just all these jokes, right? So we're doing all the photos and everything, and we're walking down the hall we had to go to the Kellogg Center because it started raining, and they were making these jokes, and Mike was like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Emily, stop it!" And
She's
I'm like,
being so insensitive.
I know. It's like she was the one making the jokes, and he was really uncomfortable. And we're like, "She's Jewish." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And then he's like, "But still," he was really uncomfortable with that.
Where
Yeah.
was prom held?
At the high school,
Oh, where'd they eat dinner?
my kids went to Outback.
Mine went to Gilbert and Blake's.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And
I went somewhere last night that I figured no high school prom people would be because there were a lot of proms last night. There
Yes.
was
You know what?
There were
My
a lot
husband
of
and I
proms last
actually
night.
had a date night last night, and we went and ate where there were no high school kids at all.
Where was that?
We went to Troppo's.
Oh,
Have you ever had their mushroom risotto?
Troppo's
oh
is
my
so
Okay.
good.
gosh, it was
So-
amazing.
I haven't been. We went upstairs to the bar once they reopened, but we have not been.
Oh, it was. We just.
Okay.
It was a magnificent.
Did you sit outside or was it raining?
Because it was raining.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good.
They were at MSU Children's Gardens to take photos.
Okay.
And it was raining.
Yeah.
and I felt bad. And then we get to Kellogg Center and walking through, and I'm like, why did we pick this
Oh my
place?
God,
Because
see?
there's nowhere to
No,
take pictures.
we did
the
that.
stairway was
We
nice,
did that
but-
last year. It was. We went there. I'm like, why? Why?
Yeah.
There's no room to even move here.
Yeah.
So luckily, my daughter's group ended up going to the Radisson. They went upstairs and took some pictures there.
Oh,
but
that's
it's like,
nice.
thank you.
Yeah.
And therefore, I got my meal just down the road at Troppo's. So
Yeah, we drove by the Capitol last night, and there's a bunch of kids
Yeah.
taking
Why
pictures
is
in
it they
front of the
wanna get-
Capitol.
I don't understand. It's not like it's beautiful. They just stand in front of these big wooden doors. There's so many other places like the MSU Gardens or
Francis
the Broad
Park.
Museum. You
There-
can get in for free at the Broad and do
Yeah.
your pictures there. You know?
Oh, that
There
would
were
be cool.
actually people standing.
Batman movie.
Saying.
There were
Yeah.
actually people standing in the middle of the road last night as we were driving down the street, taking prom pictures, and had the nerve to like
Scowl.
wave us out of the way. And we were traffic. We were driving, and she was incensed that we were
Is this
going
a mother
to
or
a parent.
Oh,
I don't know who
that's
it was. It was just some
annoying.
random.
and it was
Yeah.
a public street, and they're
A
just
public
in the middle
street.
of the street.
That traffic should, yeah. And she was,
that
yeah.
would make me crazy.
Okay, so this was really funny. This happened before I got there, but so the kids all went to the Kellogg Center, and I met up with one of my friends. Mom, she's a mom too, and she told me that there was this wedding going on, and the bride apparently had just stormed through and was so pissed that all these kids were swarming the area in her way. And she said one of the girls was like, "Oh, it's a pretty dress," and the bride was like, "Thanks." drinks, and she just kept storming
Bridezilla.
through. Bridezilla.
Bridezilla.
I walked by the tower at MSU. What tower is it Beaumont Tower? Mm-hmm. And they were getting ready to take pictures for some wedding, and there was a girl, and her dress was really beautiful, and the whole back was sheer. It was like mesh, and it was all cut out, and she was wearing just a bra across the back.
Really?
Sheer dress. Ruined the entire dress.
Why? Aw.
Do you not have a mirror?
She
Do you
needs
not
a
turn
special
around?
bra.
See, no, I went out and bought booby pedals for my daughter.
Yeah.
I bought
Yes.
booby pedals.
You stick them right on, and
You
then
do.
boom, there you go.
They have stick-on bras.
Yep. There's
Yeah,
no need
I
for that
have
sort of
them.
nonsense.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my
See,
gosh.
again, this all circles back to anybody making any kind of decision, be it fashion, be it dance, be it home decorating, be it gardening. We should be consulted.
That's
We should.
right.
It should be
Yes.
a law.
I agree.
Speaking of consulting, and we're talking about teenagers.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you ladies, we received an email from one of our listeners. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Lindsay.
She's one of our listeners. She's just sent us a message.
She's sweetie.
And so I was going to wait till Ashley, but this is a perfect time since Karen's here.
Yeah.
So let me read you her email. She needs a little advice.
Okay. Oh, we're good at that. Not taking it on our own, but we're good at giving it out, aren't we?
We don't obey.
Karen and I both. Okay, good.
We do
We're
not
leaning forward
obey.
in our chairs again.
Lindsay, they're on the edge of their seat. They can't
We are
wait.
literally.
The the subject says dealing with teenagers. She says, "Hello, ladies. So I know Ashley doesn't have kids. Her boyfriend has young kids, so it's going to be a while before Ashley has to deal with driving. But how did you deal with kids in driver's training?" She says, "I have him drive every time. It's just him and I in the car. How did you handle the situations that made you nervous?" She says, "I'm a total hippie at heart, so I'm pretty laid back, but darn, does he make me nervous."
Wow.
What do you think?
I just riding with all three of my daughters when they were in training. I was to the point where I was inventing curse words because I am not the parent to do that. And it ended up finally David went with him, but it's like when my oldest went through driver's training, she blew through 3 stop signs. I'm like, I'm kicking her under the seat because you're not supposed to see anything. And I'm like,
Right.
we get back. I'm like, how the hell does this happen? I mean, I just like became like this howler monkey at her. Oh my God, it was awful. And to this day, I do not like riding with my children.
So now David is the one who does the driver's training stuff, or did
Well,
after that.
Yeah, now he does, yeah.
Well, they all have their license, but did.
They still are. I don't like to ride with them. So.
He's
Yeah.
a lot more patient than you.
I did none of it.
You did none.
None. Zero. Zip. Zilch.
Looking back, I should
yeah.
not even have been
Nope.
even near it because it was. I've probably screwed them up for life because
I think
it was
I've
like,
driven with each
Mother
child.
of, are you trying to get us killed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
Nope.
of stuff came on.
Wait,
out
we
of my
need a
mouth.
spoiler alert. Everyone turn down your volume real quick while
Monica
Monica
yells.
yells.
Man, and that's not even the full range of my mom voice. You,
My mom still driving with me grabs onto that
oh,
thing up there. Yes.
when I was doing driver's
Screams.
training, my dad took me out driving, and there's this place where you come up to a stop and you're at a, I don't know how to describe it. It's a highway.
Road.
It's a split highway.
okay.
But there's a light and you can enter the highway. And so I stopped and I looked and I'm like, oh, look, I think I can just go. And I started going. My dad screamed. I've never heard him scream like that before. And he was like, stop. And I had to slam on the brakes. I was about to pull in front of a semi
Oh, perfect.
my
because I thought they had to stop too. And it's like, oh no, that's a highway, honey. So it was really scary. So as far as my kids learning to drive, it was really funny. My oldest, he was such a good driver. I would sleep. I would just shut my eyes, be like, okay, honey, you
I
can
still
drive.
can't
He
do
was
that.
so good. My middle son, he was super cautious, like too cautious.
Uber
and I'd be like,
cautious,
oh,
yeah.
can you please just not
Can
go
you
so
Go a
slow?
little faster. Well, there's a car coming. It's a fucking mile away. You can't pull out.
Yes.
God.
And then my daughter, she's
Is she really bad?
yeah, she's bad.
That's why we're whispering.
She's
She's
the
here.
She got in an accident within 1 month of getting her license, and thank God she was okay. but she was pulling out.
this
She
is
had
the
gotten her
Starbucks.
Starbucks. This is the Starbucks story. Oh my
Yes.
God. So
It's Starbucks, the root of all evil.
the root of all evil. We would go when they came to town. Okay, listen, guys, we didn't have a Starbucks until I don't know, a year ago.
Not
But we
even
had
a year
Big B's,
ago.
and I like Big B's.
So yeah, well, you liked anyway. Mocha Max first, but anyway, moving on. So Starbucks comes to town, and Emily's like, "Let's go there." So we used to go there all the time, and it's a really bad
Area
to pull out.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you go back and around and through the Lowe's,
That's
And
how
go up
I
to the
always
light.
go
go.
out. There's a
Oh,
light.
that's exactly how I told my daughters. You've got to do it this way.
Oh yeah. You can tell them that 100 times, and you can do it yourself. Like even when I'm driving, I'll take her through, and we'll go out by the light.
Yeah.
And the one time she finally gets her license, 1,000 times we've gone out the other way. She wasn't thinking straight, so she pulls out to turn left into traffic, and she gets T-boned by this car. And a month after she got her license, we had to go, and she's sitting in the back of the ambulance and everything.
She's lucky she wasn't hurt.
Oh, she's so lucky.
Yeah.
It took her a little while to get back behind the wheel. It was kind of scary. But anyway, so I emailed Lindsay back, and I said, I don't know, I'll ask the ladies, but in the meantime, wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's super scary. And yeah.
I don't know how long in my life I'll be able to not be afraid when they drive.
Yeah.
My poor driver's ed instructor, because we did it at school.
Yeah.
We had a class.
Yep.
And
Yeah, we
when
did
we
too.
were driving in the parking lot,
Yep.
my instructor jumped the fence because apparently I decided not to turn the wheel and just head directly at him, and he jumped over.
Oh my God. Oh, did you pass?
I did, believe it or not.
Wow. The worst for me was because I was a good driver, and the worst for me was
You say that.
used to be.
was.
But we were at he had me
Teacher.
come into. I'm from a small town, and we came into Lansing at 5:00, and I had to drive all around town. It was like would terrify a normal person, other than me, who's not normal. But it was pretty creepy. So, anyways, let me talk. Thank you for letting me talk so much about the royal family and wedding.
Well, it's nice because I'm certainly never going to click on a video or do anything about it.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah. It's good. It's good to
You
hear.
know what's going to happen is I'm going to have to drag both of you overseas. We'll do the whole royal experience.
You
thing.
must have had a lot of champagne because at the beginning you said I wasn't invited.
Yeah, you
Well,
said I
now,
was,
you know what?
and I was invited.
But now I'm thinking it's my Christian duty to educate you. But I will educate you.
All right.
I will educate you on that.
Well, ladies, Karen, thank you so much for coming over and bringing the champagne.
Thank you for having me.
Champagne.
We're so fancy with our champagne.
Oh, it's great.
And thank you guys for tuning in. As always, hey, if you're having fun with us, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot us an email, tweet us, Instagram. We've got all that
Yes.
stuff.
We would love to hear from you. And you know what? We're so proud of ourselves and so full of ourselves. We'll answer any questions that you have. We will help you with your life.
Yes.
That's what we like to do. Consider us your life coach who drinks a lot.
That's right. Perfect. All right. Well, thanks everyone. We'll talk to you next time.
Till the next time, we got a seat at the bar for you.
Toodles.
Toodles. That's right. When Karen's here, we have to say toodles.